Okay, guys, we're going to be using logarithms to calculate time based off of our compound interest formula today. So let's go and get started. A CD account that had an annual interest rate, compounded monthly, of 5% closes with a total of $2,441.79. If the account started at $2,000, well, how long was the term on the CD? So let's start plugging things into this equation. We know that we've got the final value of this CD to be $2,441.79. We know that we originally started with 2,000, and then we had an interest rate of 5%, which is 0.05, compounded monthly divided by 12 to the 12t. Now, in order to go ahead and solve this, we're just going to start working through the process. I'm going to divide off that 2,000. I want to get everything off that base with the exponent, so we can use the logarithm. So I'm going to use 2,000, divide by 2,000. And when we divide by 2,000, we are going to get 1.221. I've already plugged that into Desmos. And that is going to be 1 plus 0.05 divided by 12 to the 12t. Now, as we do this, I want to refresh our memory of this. Everything's off that base. And all we have in this case is this nice, pretty value, a base, and an exponent. And because we have that, we can go ahead and write our log statement. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to write log. And down here in the base, I'm going to write 1 plus 0.05 over 12. I'm going to put the value, which is 1.221, and then it's going to be equal to 12t. Now, we haven't quite finished solving this problem yet because we still have to divide by 12. But before we do that, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to type in this section right here in Desmos and find that value. And this is a pretty complicated piece on Desmos. So let's go ahead and look at that. I'm going to type in, I'm going to go to functions, I'm going to go to miscellaneous, and I'm going to put the log A. Now, when I do that, it's going to bring it down to the bottom of the G. And I'm going to come back down here, and you're going to notice this button down here, the d over dx, and that'll give us a nice fraction. Okay? And what I can do is I can replace the top with 1 plus 0.05 divided by 12, and then I can erase that little fraction there. Once I have that, I can put in that value of 1.221, and that gives us 48.02. So 48.02, or roughly just 48 if we don't want to deal with that decimal because it is so minimal in this case. And we're going to divide by 12. Okay. T will come out, and that will give us 4. And remember, when we talk about the compound interest formula, it should take us 4 years. So 4 years. One thing we do want to do is we want to check our work, and I went ahead and typed it into Desmos to make this a little bit quicker. I came up to the top, I put in the formula, and then I went ahead and put the value 2,441. Now, you're not going to see it show up because y, or the y value, is at 2,441. So I'm going to go to wrench, I'm going to go to the y, and I am real nicely going to plug in that I need this between 2,400 and 2,500. Once I have that in there, it should give me, that's a great range to show this. And if we find the intersection of the compound interest formula, which is in red, and the value of 2,441, it'll tell us, hey, it took us 4 years to get there. And that's that.